What's up guys, Kevin Cage here. In today's video, we're going to dive into NFTcom. This is a next generation community driven NFT marketplace, hub, and analytics platform that is truly built to serve and scale with Web3. In full disclosure guys, this is a sponsored video. You know that I only talk about platforms that I actively use or will actively use. I'm going to be showing you step by step how to register and join the whitelist as soon as possible so that you can be eligible just in time for the blind auction that's taking place on April 26th. So we'll explain what exactly is NFTcom and what are these Genesis keys. What kind of benefits come with this utility-based NFT? We're also going to go through a few points in this article discussing the NFT trading volume, the future trajectory of this market, and backers that are backing this platform like Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful. And you'll be able to find all of these links right in the YouTube video description. So you can either go to NFTcom directly, and you can go to the top right of the screen and click join the whitelist, or you can go to whitelist.nft.com. So as we can see, your Genesis key NFT, that rhymes, unlocks 2 NFTcom profile mints. Each NFTcom/u profile NFT is your access pass to a personalized Web3 home base within a revolutionary creator-led NFT ecosystem. This is different than OpenSea because this is governed in a decentralized manner via a DAO. So if you have a Genesis key, you have a vote. So think of NFTcom/u, your name, your company, your brand, your storefront. Maybe your hub for digital items. Think of it as your Web3 home base. So the cool thing about this is it's up to you to decide what NFTcom profile name to mint. It's yours to own. You can build on it and even trade. All you need to get set up to join the whitelist before April 26th is an email, an active Ethereum address. So in this case, I'm just going to use a MetaMask account. As we can see right here, I'm going to copy that, paste it right in. Click I'm not a robot. And we're going to click get whitelisted. Now you have this congratulations page up. You have successfully registered for the blind auction, but do not click away just yet. You need to know 4 things for the best chance of securing your Genesis key. Being on the whitelist does not necessarily guarantee that you get a key. What's most important is being ready for the blind auction bidding, which is going to begin on April 26th. What I like about this blind auction is they made it a lot more fair. So not just the biggest bag holders get a key. It's actually going to be a lot more fair because what they're doing is taking the top 3,000 bids and they will win a Genesis key. However, the 3,001st bid is going to set the price that all winners will pay. So for example, let's just say a celebrity with a bunch of Ethereum made a really big bid and he offered 3 Ethereum or 3 ETH for a Genesis key. That wouldn't really be fair to make everybody that wants to get a Genesis key and participate in this ecosystem have to pay 3 Ethereum. So what they did is they're going to take the top 3,000 bids. Those are going to win a Genesis key. But the 3,001st bid is actually going to set the price that all winners will pay. So if the 3,001st person offers a bid of 0.1 ETH for a Genesis key, all the winners are going to be paying the same price for a Genesis key, which is going to be a lot better. And FYI, bidding in the blind auction does require Ethereum. I personally am just using MetaMask, which is an Ethereum-based wallet, also a Chrome extension, so I'm just using my address right here. And this is just a dummy account to use in this video. And what's important to note is you can only bid what you have in your wallet. So if you want to do a really high bid, you better prepare now and have some ETH available. And last but not least, do you have an NFTcom supported wallet? So as shared, they support MetaMask, Wallet Connect, Coinbase Wallet, and Fortmatic. And they say for the smoothest experience, they personally recommend MetaMask. And if you do use MetaMask, which I do, and I love MetaMask, make sure that you're consistently updating your Chrome browser. And I also highly recommend clicking here to add this to your calendar so you get a reminder the day of the blind auction. And last but not least, make sure you join their Discord and follow them on Twitter to keep tabs on the announcement. And once you finish this whitelist, you should be getting an email shortly to say it was confirmed. Okay, so now that we're all set up for the blind auction that is taking place on April 26th, I highly recommend following them on Twitter, NFTcom Official, turning on post notifications so that you don't miss any updates. Now, as we scroll down on NFTcom on the website, I highly recommend just reading about it, familiarizing yourself with it. There's a lot of great interviews and podcasts of Jordan Fried, the founder of NFTcom. Definitely will learn a lot of valuable information about this platform being multi-chain, a decentralized DAO, so much to be excited about. So far we discussed for the Genesis key distribution, the 3,000 keys for the whitelisted blind auction. And of course, the 3,001st bid will set the price for all the key holders for the first 3,000. However, there's still going to be 6,750 keys that are available via the public sale. And this public sale is going to be opening at the mint price around the 1,500th bid. So right in the dead center of the 3,000. So really the median between those two. So these 10,000 Genesis keys are the first minted NFTs on NFT.com. It's not made for a profile picture, although it still would look really cool in one of those digital NFT frames. Remember, the Genesis key serves as a single sign-on authentication to get right into the platform, which makes sense, and I think the future of Web3 is going to allow this single sign-on authentication instead of having to remember 90 different passwords for all these social media platforms, emails, crypto exchanges. To me, it makes a lot more sense to just have an NFT to sign in. You can read about some of their partners, including Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank, backing them all the way. The team for NFTcom is fully public, they are fully doxed, they're not hiding anything. You have their LinkedIn, all their information, really strong team right here with very big backgrounds. So you can see about the roadmap for Q1 and Q2. So we finally have the blind auction, we have the public sale. And remember, this is your single sign-on authentication, and you also get 2 profiles. So for example, you could do nft.com/your name, your business, or anything in between. And this is just the beginning. I know there's going to be a lot more that's going to be launched. And friendly reminder, this is all starting on the Ethereum blockchain because that's where really DeFi and NFTs exist today. That's where the dozens of billions of dollars of trade volume exist, but there's other contenders that are growing NFT marketplaces, including Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, Algorand, you name it. So in the future, this is going to be multi-chain. It's up to the users to vote and decide which platforms or blockchain networks they want to add. And this is going to be a multi-chain future. So I'm excited for NFT.com to be bridging to other networks because obviously minting NFTs will be so much cheaper, it'll be faster and a lot more reliable. And remember, there's only 10,000 Genesis keys. They already have over 100,000 email subscribers and over 20,000 people on Discord. I'll actually have to check that number because it might be higher. And notice their Twitter says 10,000 plus, but last time I checked, they're at 17,000 users. So I'd assume that a lot of these users, including the 100,000 plus email subs, are going to be bidding. So I think there's going to be plenty of demand. So let's go over this article and call it a day. This is jam-packed with amazing information. So we have no VCs, no venture capitalists allowed, how NFT.com aims to take on OpenSea. Now, friendly reminder, OpenSea has a valuation of $13 billion. 13 billion. That's a giant decacorn in the space, not even a unicorn, a decacorn. And I wholeheartedly believe that NFT.com, obviously it already has the name, it has the community, it's a DAO, it's going to be decentralized, multi-chain, it's going to be cheaper. To me, it makes sense, and I think NFT.com is definitely going to surpass OpenSea. I mean, it already has the perfect domain to take over Web3. It's something that OpenSea should have moved to a long time ago. So Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary and CEO Jordan Freed share their plans to debut a community-governed NFT marketplace. So they're going to be using these NFT keys for community governance, along with additional benefits. Your single sign-on authentication to log in, and of course, minting 2 NFT profiles. And think of nft.com/you, or whatever profile you create, is your digital home base for Web3. It'll start off as an Ethereum-centric marketplace, and Kevin O'Leary is in fact an advisor. And Kevin's also a strategic investor in Jordan's company Immutable Holdings, which very well could become the Berkshire Hathaway of blockchain. So a little background. Right now in the NFT market, there's OpenSea, and then there's everybody else. And a lot of people are far behind. OpenSea currently dominates the NFT marketplace, racking up billions of dollars worth of trading volume each month. And that's primarily on Ethereum today. And that's going to be changing, of course, as there's other new layer 1 projects and networks that are actually doing NFTs in a much more efficient, much more scalable way. So I assume that there's going to be billions of dollars of trading volume on other networks in the future. The founder of NFT.com, Jordan Freed, was actually the senior VP of Hedera Hashgraph. And I just held the Twitter Spaces with Jordan the other day, so definitely recommend checking that out. And instead of being controlled by all the VCs and the original investors, the idea of this marketplace is not going to be backed by venture capital firms, no VCs. They want to create something that is governed and owned by their community of users. So Jordan often likes to say that he's not the CEO, he's more of the evangelist or steward of the platform, and everybody that holds a Genesis key is the CEO. And I love this quote, this is funny. So, in quotes, a lot of other NFT marketplaces are Web2 companies, think maybe OpenSea, putting lipstick on and calling themselves Web3 platforms. Well said. So we just have to think of an NFT as really a blockchain-based receipt that simply just proves ownership of an item, whether that's physical or digital. So as we can see, digital items, illustrations, profile pictures, sports collectibles, you name it. Even in-game items in video games. And just to put things in perspective of how early we are, yes, crypto's a little further along, but NFTs, we are still in the first inning of this ball game. During the Twitter Spaces with Jordan, he basically said that the NFT market is almost like where crypto was in 2016, which means there's still plenty of infrastructure to be built, there's plenty of upside, and there's a lot more to come. So this market overall in the NFT space ballooned to $25 billion worth of trading volume in 2021. In 2022 Q1 alone, we had another 12 billion. Now, of course, this was also with the market and the huge bullish impulses last year, but can you imagine where the NFT space is going to go during the next big bullish move up? They also suggest that creators like Yuga Labs, the team behind the Bored Ape Yacht Club, or founders of projects like Doodles or World of Women should have some measure of control in the NFTcom ecosystem, as well as a relationship with the marketplace's team. In quotes, they don't have an account manager at OpenSea, they don't have a direct line to Devin or Alex, the CEO and CTO. They're not valued. And OpenSea is valued at $13.3 billion. But the people who actually helped them get there was not Andreessen Horowitz and A16Z and all these big VCs. It was the creators, it was the users of the platform that are minting, creating, buying, selling. Those are the ones that got this valuation so high. So with NFT.com, they're actually rewarding the creators, the users of the platform, instead of VCs. And for everybody to understand, we have to start on Ethereum. It is the largest platform for NFT trading. DAO members will vote on additional networks to integrate within the marketplace. He also mentioned the growth of other NFT hosting blockchains, such as Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, and Algorand. And keep in mind, we are early today, but they still pale in comparison to the unbelievable creator economy of Ethereum. So their philosophy is to support NFTs wherever they exist, but they have to start on ETH. There's massive potential for NFTs, a digital certificate or proof of ownership of anything. Avatars and artwork have shown the utility of NFTs, but we're still early. It's going to be a lot more than just this. They can also be tied to physical items, things like real estate, so physical property, luxury watches, and stock certificates. Everything of value in the physical world will be represented in this digital world in the form of a token. And that's what gets me so excited about the opportunity with NFTs. They are better ways to transfer proof of ownership of a particular asset. So in summary, guys, I'll have all of these links right in the top of the YouTube video description. I hope this video helped answer some of the questions you have about NFT.com. And I wish you guys luck during the blind auction. Until next time.